Hello there, this is FairBuyNoviOptions.com. I am going to discuss the Great Britain pound US dollar today as it is on a tier higher. On a tier higher means it is bullish, and yet I would like to buy put options, as crazy as it may look. Put options means I'm looking for a correction now to the downside, not necessarily from these levels, but anyways around these levels, as what we have here seems to be classical ABC from the lows. What does it mean, ABC from the lows? From these lows here, as this is the daily chart, so 3 days ago, this is not an impulsive move, seems to be a corrective wave. Now this is a corrective wave. What should we expect heading forward, or for the move prior to this correction? Well, I would say that we have from the top to the bottom, we have two here being the first wave or wave 1, and from my point of view the second wave didn't even start. It as the second wave will be, or it is already, a complex correction that should end with a contracting triangle in here. Now this contracting triangle should have quite a lot of time to form, and it's still too early to say, but the move here is nothing but the leg or the beginning of a contracting triangle that should break lower. Well, if that is the case and this contracting triangle should break lower, then we should be aware of that, and the whole pattern from here to here is being called a double three running, basically from here to here. It is a move that should channel really well, and then if we take a channel until the X wave, of course, if we take a channel from here to here like this, we will see like this, not necessarily from the spikes, but on the body of the candles like this, and the channel it is broken. Now, is it more room for cable to go to the upside? Yes, there is more room. How more room, if you want? Well, I would say that in order for this one here to be a leg of a triangle of a lower degree, so of a lower degree, this should be labeled like this is the first correction, ABC. So A, let's go with the A, let's make it in blue, and of a lower degree with Z, so this would be A. This would be the B wave, and this would be the C wave, ABC. Then we should have an X wave all the way to the downside, we said here, and then a corrective wave started as the leg of a triangle. As you can see, in order for this to be a leg of a triangle, or the contracting triangle to follow, around this level, around this area should be a nice place to start to buy put options in around this area here. As big of expiration date as possible, 1 week or end of month expiration date would be advisable. This triangle can take many shapes. It may go for this to be A, B, C, D, E, and then to break lower. But what we do know is that this area here, these levels here, are levels that are supposed to be sold, or we should buy put options. This would be wave A, and we should look for a B wave then to come. All in all, for next week, the options should be alright. Heading into NFP tomorrow, I will split the investment, so I would go put options with end of week, so basically for tomorrow right here, and then with the other half I would go something like wait for, maybe we'll have a spike into 53, I don't know, 53.30 or 53.50, and then to go to buy put options into the NFP. If the spike comes into the NFP, then no worries, we'll go into the NFP with that move lower, and we'll buy put options. So let's write here that I'm buying put options with end of week expiration date for the Great Britain pound US dollar. And what I would also like to do is looking to buy put options by the time 1.5330 or 50 area comes. Thank you very much for being here. This is fairbinaryoptions.com, looking with bearish eyes on cable. Bye bye.